If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, okay, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to do a nice little thumbs up, good reciprocation of energy. While you're here, tap on the screen, all that love. We're going to be talking about Pisces. As you know, I help you guys with anxiety, what's going on, what's that gut feeling. Um, I help you with anxiety so that way you can have some emotional stability with practical tools. That's it, that's all. So, yes, I am a psychic medium. So, Pisces, let's see what's going on for the rest of the week when it comes to your energy. So, before I started this live, I'm dropping my Palo Santo. Before I started this live, I very much meditated on the Pisces energy for this week of the 27th. And some things I saw, um, a reminder that I am an intuitive reader. Okay, so I intuitively read um, uh, my Rider Waite Tarot deck. And so, because I think I got a comment the other day, is like, why did you read that in reverse? Well, because I read however I want to. So that's that's essentially why. Okay. So that is essentially why. Good afternoon, Danny. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Monet! How are you, my beautiful love bug? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Just in time. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with you, Pisces, for this week. What's the energy like? Your first time in a reading? Well, welcome, Danny. Definitely not going to be your last. Let me tell you. The other intuitive energy that I received while meditating, I always want to just dive into the reading. So just give me a second. I made notes. I did a meditation before starting this live, seeing what's going on with Pisces. So I gotta read my notes, okay? Okay. Okay. Um. Okay, so Pisces is not really wanting anything when it comes to interpersonal relationships or like Pisces. The energy that I keep getting when I'm doing a meditation for the collective is we are about our money. Money, honey. Okay, we are about our money. That's what it is. Why do I keep seeing 222? Because it was meant for you. Well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The reason why you're seeing that is because you're on the right path in the specific thing that you're going through with your career. Okay. If you would like a reading, a deeper dive on that, let me know. Okay, what else? Pisces. Oh, okay. So I'm getting at this. I got this energy of like a barista or someone working at like a cafe or whatever, and someone's coming in at the cafe, and you guys have this like instant attraction kind of thing. So that's for some of you, not all of you, maybe one of you. Have fun with that instant attraction. Okay. Oh, what else is coming up for Pisces? The other thing that came up for Pisces. Live okay. There's another message that I got that just randomly came through. Like I said, I am a psychic medium, so there's someone here that's listening to this video or recording after. You're most welcome. That's going to this recording after that lives with their aunt or uncle, and for some reason you're resisting their help. Spirit is saying for you to let them help you. Okay, aunt, uncle, thank you. I'm getting the S name, Sam. Smithers, whatever the case is. Okay, I'm going to respectfully move away from that energy. All right, and continue the collective energy. Radio silence. Okay, so There's another person that came through for someone in the collective. Radio silence. There is a relationship that's going on. You guys were having fun, and all of a sudden it's just radio silence. So, um, thank you. And you're kind of like, thank you, Spirit. So, Four of Wands. You're thinking, is it something, is this a sign or whatever the case is? Yes, take it as a sign that you need to be moving on. Six of Swords. You need to take it as a sign that you need to be moving on, okay? If that does not resonate with you in the sense of love, when it comes to hell no. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet for of you to say, Eric. Um, um, not me. Okay, yeah, it's not you, Monet. That's good. That's good. Um, so this energy of this person with this radio silence, you moving on, taking it as a sign to kind of move it forward, move that energy forward and kind of anyway, so I'm going to respectfully move away from that energy. Let's do a collective reading. My beautiful holy angels, spirit guides, I would love for you to show us current energy for this week, any information that we need to move closer to our higher selves. Show me the cards I need to see. I always interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of Pisces that are moving in the right direction when it comes to your money, honey. So I always love hearing that. That's something that I always love to hear. So I got a stack of cards. I'm going to go ahead and read them, my beautiful love bugs. Interesting, 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 interesting. See, and like I said, that was one of the things that came up in the meditation, that there's going to be this energy of this person who's coming back into your life, Pisces. Now, I get it. Sometimes people are like, I don't care about someone coming back. I get it, but I have to tell you what I'm seeing in the energy, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. Just listen to the message, okay? Don't shoot the messenger now. Just listen to the message. All right now, my beautiful love bugs. Here we go. Tap on that screen if you're feeling the energy. Okay, here we go. Hmm. We have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So, Pisces, this is a perfect time for you to honor the energy that you are feeling. And with the energy that you're feeling, a lot of you going into entrepreneurship, a lot of you really, that Nine of Pentacles talks about a luxury single lifestyle. Some of you out there. Okay, so yes, stepping into that luxurious single lifestyle, right? There's going to be a lot of celebrations between you and your friends. Thank you. I'm seeing towards the ending of the week. So if you're getting some good news, but yes, so Pisces, I see a lot of you just working by yourself. Like I said, the entrepreneur, that Nine of Pentacles holding strong, that you're just really focusing on yourself. Adjacent to that, we have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so right underneath those other cards. Okay, so Pisces, I'm getting very much that you're kind of like, okay, I'm done. Thank you, Spirit. It's very much like I'm done with analysis paralysis. Like I'm ready to kind of push myself forward. I'm ready to move forward, which is great because we're talking about New Year's, right? New Year's resolutions, all that fun jazz. But at the end of the day, right? New Year's really starts in spring. Okay, so this is why you're having this energy now up until spring, right? That like I need to get moving, I need to get going. So from now until April, okay? So you're really focusing on your pentacles. Okay, keep focusing on your pentacles, honey. Like I said, that's Six of Cups. Okay, so here's the thing. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm clarifying with Spirit, is it Is it a person that you do want to see, or is it a person that you don't want to see that's coming back? Wow, I don't know who has explosive energy, but calm down. And because my cards just went all over the place. Who are you? What's going on? If you feel like you really need a reading, get a reading, my love buzz. Thank you so much for the roses. All right, we have the Empress in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Strength card in reverse. Yeah. So it's like, here's the thing, Pisces. It's like you don't care if this person is coming back. It's kind of like when this person comes back, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? How am I going to, you know what I mean? It's more, you're more so thinking of that, Pisces, than the radio silence that you've been hearing for the last month and a half, or whatever the case is. So you're, like I said, you're really investing in putting your energy in other places, Pisces, that is more valuable to you. So good on you, my love. Good on you. Okay. But yeah, thank you, Spirit. Kind of getting out of this analysis paralysis, you're really starting to um, not research as much. Like I said, have that analysis process. You're more so moving into action, feeling like having like that burst of energy to move into something, continue something, start something, right? So it's like a new beginning type energy. No, I don't have any, Scorpio energy that's coming out here. But with that Four of Swords in reverse, it's like you're really kind of getting out of this restful state and like ready to go at it. Now we do have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So towards the ending of the week, Pisces, you're really trying to nail the coffin on the head. Whoa, I've never said that in a reading, but essentially that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to narrow down what. Thank you. So there's a few people out there that are multifaceted. Okay, you love to do, painting, you'd love to do this, you'd love to do that, or love to. And Spirit is just saying that's totally okay that you're multifaceted, but at this point in time, just pick one and move through it. Pick one and continue with it. Thank you, Spirit. And they're saying, there's going to be people that you're going to celebrate with, but these people, you're not going to really be working with them directly. So keep that in mind, Pisces, that yes, you're going to have all these wonderful people around you, which is great, but at the end of the day, you're not really focused on these individuals. Like if someone's coming to bring you drama, you're like, okay, bye. If someone's coming to, take from you energetically in some way, shape, or form, you're like, okay, bye. Like you're not having it. Okay. And Spirit is saying for you to continue with that energy and really build that courage, right? Turn that empress in reverse. Okay, Empress came out in reverse. Turn that Empress upright and kind of continue to lead your life in that direction that you need, right? Thank you. Spirits keep telling me about stability, practicality, really focusing on that. Queen of Swords, like I said, Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not taking any shit, Pisces. You're just like, I'm not, especially with people that have, that Ten of Swords have backstabbed you in the past. Okay, you're just moving on. You're like, that's light work. You're moving on, focusing on your pentacles, really, like I said, turning that the Queen of Pentacles upright, really nurturing your stability, nurturing the people that you want to have around you, and focusing on that, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So this is the outcome of the this is what you don't see that's coming. Okay, this is what you don't see when it comes to the outcome. Um, sorry, sometimes I'm channeling, so I say things multiple times because I'm trying to grasp that energy and turn it into English and translate it for you. Um, anyway, basically what I'm saying, the gist of what's going on here, Pisces, when it comes to the Six of Pentacles, um, when you continue to say no to the things that no longer serve you, your money is coming correct. Pisces, can you tap on the screen? Can you like? Come on now. Every single time, every single time you say no to things that no longer serve you, the universe gives you the confirmation that you have something better. Don't sit, leave that alone. You have something better that's coming for you, right? And I get it. Sometimes when we aren't doing anything, actively doing something, that oh, it's not going to get done, or if I'm not actively looking for a job, it's not going to get done, right. It's not what you're doing. Like, sometimes people. I have this client, and she's just like, Teona, you know what? I'm busy all the time, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, but what are you busy doing? And she's like, well, I have to do this, I have to do that. And most of the time, it just came out not only in her reading, but when I talked to her about what's going on and why you're so anxious. And she's like, I'm just so busy all the time. I can't get anything done. And it's like, at the end of the day, we make choices for where we're at. Like that's just, it is what it is, right? This is a choice I made. This is where I ended up. Like, this is just what it is. Let's take accountability. Yay, accountability. Ooh, therapy. Um, but while we're taking that accountability, okay, at the same time, you really got to think and evaluate, um, is this right for me? Am I doing this thank you, Spirit. Uh, is this resonating for the highest frequency for me? Okay. Is this something that I need to continue to focus on? Right. Because when it comes to Judas, all right, when it comes to, you know, negative energy consistently pulling you down, right? That shame, that guilt, that fear, you have to rise above that. And the only way to rise above that, one, having practical tools to rise above that. I teach you how to use tarot, how to trust your intuition, all these things. But to use it in real life. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's showing me that there's a few of you Pisces that kind of just, hey, I'm guilty too. That let you guys just let things play out. It's like you had that gut feeling of something going on, didn't honor that gut feeling, continued down that path because you wanted to see if it played out. You wanted to see if, oh, am I gaslighting myself or not? Like, is this really what's going on? Pisces, take the intuition. Take it. Take it. Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not taking the bullshit. Take it. Take that gut feeling and sit down with it and work with it. And it's like, okay, our emotions, our bodies working correctly, our bodies are vehicles, right? Our emotions show us like what's going, like for instance, if you look at our bodies as our bodies as vehicles, right? Eventually, what, within 3 months you're supposed to get an oil change, right? But before you get an oil change, you notice certain things going kind of weird with the car, right? You notice when you check the dipstick that the oil's getting a little low, the oil's getting a little dark. Hi, right? Double say hi. Hello. Um, right? And so I say all that to say is that my client was like, you know what? I'm not busy. It's just I'm doing a lot of things that are not actually moving me in the right direction. And the things that I'm not doing that I'm doing is out of being anxious, out of like, oh my gosh, I FOMO, you know what I mean? Fear of missing out. Oh my gosh, like what the hell? Like I gotta keep busy. I gotta keep, and you're just working in circles, my beautiful love bugs, working in circles. So use that gut instinct of, hey, I gotta work smart. Hey, my emotions are saying I'm anxious. What am I anxious about? Hey, I'm fearful about something. Let me sit down and double check what I'm fearful about. Right? Actually checking in and tuning in. So Spirit is saying, thank you very much, Black Tourmaline. Spirit is saying for you, eight of wands, to keep moving in that direction. Keep honoring. Your commitment to self. That Queen of Pentacles came out again. The same cards are coming out. Seven of Pentacles came out. Now it's upright. The Four of Cups came out. Five of Wands came out. Right? You're no longer focused on the how big the changes are, how scary the changes are. You're more focused on what the outcome is. And thank you, Spirit. And there's a lot of you that are just like, this hasn't happened in a long time. Normally, I'm like so terrified. But now, thank you. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for resonating with me, my beautiful love bug. Thank you. But now it's like, okay, I need to take inventory. That's what kept coming up in my meditation before this live. I need to take inventory. Inventory on mind, body, and soul. Perfect. Once I have my structure on my inventory of mind, body, and soul, perfect. What's my structure of dating? What do I even want out of dating? Do I want to have fun? Okay, have fun. Do I want to have a long-term committed relationship? Okay, what are those things that you are vetting in the person you're dating in order for that to happen? What are the things? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying for me to do like Chat GPT prompts for finding your ideal mate. That's so funny. My friend sent something like that to me the other day. That's so funny. But realistically, who do I need to be in order to attract, right? If we're looking at attracting, if we're looking at manifesting, if we're looking at matching vibration, who do I need to be in order to attract the person that is my person? Right? How do I consistently need to show up in my business? How do I need to consistently show up for myself? How do I need to consistently show up for my daughter, my son, if I'm supposed to maintain my emotional stability, right? While navigating these rough waters. Well, I guess that's why you have me, right? Oh goodness. Oh, Seven of Cups came out too. I just didn't turn it around. The King of Wands came out. Yeah, you're just like I have options. So whoever this King of Wands like, I have options. Whoever the radio silence was from Christmas, you're like, I have options. Continue, my beautiful love bug. If you hear radio silence, take that as a sign, okay? Take it as a sign. Don't just be like, oh my God, like make excuses. Oh my gosh, maybe, everyone's busy during Christmas. Yeah, everyone's busy during Christmas, and so take it as a sign, my beautiful love bug. I don't know who that's for, but it came up in my meditation, and it keeps coming up in this reading, so I have to say it. Don't kill the message. All right, that is the energy that I have for you, my beautiful love bugs, for this week. Please don't forget to smash that like button, my beautiful love bugs, because if you like it this way, I'm going to keep it this way, okay? And for everyone who is new to my channel, don't forget to go to the community tab and check on how you can win a reading with me. It could be recorded, it could be a private reading, it's whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. But go to the community tab and on my YouTube channel and see how you can win a reading with me, and that will be announced by the end of February. All right, that sounds like me. Oh, I did find someone, but he didn't understand that I want us to be equal. Nobody's hiring or seen um, lower within. Oh, I got you. Oh, I see. So that reading definitely resonated with you, but you felt like you guys weren't on the same vibrational match in order for it to continue the way that you wanted it to. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Sucks. It sucks, but you know now. You know it's better to know now than and make those adjustments and check in with yourself rather than 5 years down the line. You know what I mean? Like, mm, I'd rather just cut it off at the legs. It's not working. Cut it off and start fresh if you need to, because you know there's too much energy being wasted in trying to make it work. And I love being a Pisces, and I love reading for my beautiful Pisces. But sometimes we gotta know when is when. Sometimes you gotta know when to pull back that energy, right? Sometimes you gotta know when is when, my beautiful love bugs. What is my ring size? 7. And it has to be a 2 carat minimum. 2 carat minimum. If you want to upgrade after 5 years, we could do that too. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we're starting at. Okay? That's where we're starting at. Might I get a pull a card before you leave? Absolutely, my beautiful love bug. So my subscribers on TikTok, who have a monthly subscription, they automatically get a pull a card anytime they see me live. So I'm gonna do a pull a card for Monini. How do you cut off the legs? How do you cut off the legs? What is that? What? Sorry, I meant to say relationship. Oh, gotcha. Yep. And I'm a Gemini. Oh, so you're dating a Pisces. That's always interesting. I think that's always interesting. Two mutable signs dating each other. I think that would be really powerful, especially if they're constantly creating and making money creating. I think that would be like such a powerful couple. A Gemini and a Pisces. Damn. If the Gemini is balanced, if the Gemini is balanced, I feel like the Gemini would need to be more balanced than the Pisces, to be honest. Um, because Pisces, like it's a part of our sign to be etherical, be into the under 10,000. To be honest, it's. Do I accept rings under $10,000? I'm gonna have to think about that. My gut first initial reaction is no, but I guess there's nothing to think of. That was my first gut initial reaction. But here's the other thing though. You know, I would rather do a down payment to my home or our home or my significant other. 2 of Cups. As I oh, 2 of Cups in the Hierophant. Who is this? Hmm. Anywho, I was put with the Ace of Pentacles underneath, 10 of Wands in reverse, Sun card. The Wheel of Fortune. What is? Who are you? All right, we're moving on to Monet. Monet gets a pull a card. Monet, you want the truth about something. What is it that? How can I help Monet? Miss Monet, we have the star card. Okay, the star card. So yeah, you're worried about this wish fulfillment coming true. You're more worried about some sort of, thank you, not some sort of, like, thank you. I'm getting health. I don't know if you were like feeling under the weather or something lately, but you just want everything to be smooth. Smooth sailing. Thank you. Are you planning, are you guys planning to have kids? Who's talking about kids? You're not married yet. You know what? None of my business. Let me mind my business. Okay. So yeah, you're really focused on some sort of wish fulfillment here. You're wanting life to kind of run smooth at this time. I don't know, with this Taurus, uh, Capricorn, Virgo energy that's coming out here. Anything else from Monet? Yeah, it just keeps they're showing me this like stork. You know, they keep showing me something about some kid or baby. You better not be pregnant. Ah, is tarot card reading my profession? Yes, it is. Eric, this is you're straying away. She's like, tell me, I am am I pregnant? I don't know. Uh, it's just showing me that you guys are talking about kids. I don't know if you guys were talking about kids. No, it's not showing me that you're specifically pregnant. Shows me that you're fertile at this time. Okay, you're fertile at this time. So watch your P's, your Q's, and dot your I's. Okay, all that stuff. Because I swear they keep showing me like the stork, and then they show me this particular area. Oh, nudity. Okay. Um, yeah, things are working in your favor, my beautiful love. Why are you? What are you worried about? Thank you. They're showing me some sort of energy of perfectionism. It's like you're worried that it's not going to go the way that you want it to go, or however you want it to go, my beautiful love. Sometimes the like you know if you are getting from point A to point B, okay, if you are going you're if you're going from point A to point B and you grab an Uber and the Uber knows how to get there faster, are you going to argue with the Uber driver or are you going to get there faster? Argue with the Uber driver, you're not going the right way. You know, are you going to micromanage from the back seat? Okay? So your stability, the way that your stability is coming in, it doesn't look the way that you are hoping it for it to look. Does that make sense? So, most of the time when I see this in reading, spirit is giving me the energy of like a friend of a friend that will help you get a job or, a uncle that will put in this. And I was getting the energy earlier, like I said, doing this before this reading for your meditation that someone's living or is in close proximity with their aunt, uncle, and and it's like let them help you in whatever way that they can help you. I don't know if that's specifically for you, but that is the energy that I'm getting with your one card pull, my beautiful love bug. That there's nothing to worry about when it comes to stability and all that fun jazz. You and this person are talking about some sort of kids or what kids could look like later. You're fertile. Be careful if that's not what you want at this point in time, okay? Other than that, my beautiful love bug, that's all that I'm seeing in this one card. If you do want more, you know where to find me, my beautiful love bug. But it's not showing me any negative energy when it comes to your stability or your finances or anything like that. Okay. They're like, just don't. There's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Spirit. But there's a reason why they gave me that analogy to for you, right? Like, thank you. Stop being a backseat driver, whatever that looks like to you, my beautiful love bug. Absolutely, T. Thank you for your reassurance. I've been applying for jobs crazy, just stressed. Haha, that's so funny. Listen, nothing to worry about. But of course, the star card does talk about also some sort of level of healing and acceptance. Okay, so having some healing and acceptance of where you're at in order for you to actually go where you need to go. You know, like shit, this is where I'm at. There's nothing I could do about that. You know, it's like other than doing my due diligence and applying for jobs and things like that. Um, so yeah, if you want me to do a deep dive on that, like when you can expect your next job offer or whatever the case is, or if you need to negotiate a job offer, whatever the case is, definitely book a reading. I would love to do more of a deep dive for you on this. But as far as surface level goes, everything's great. Everything's looking up and up, up and up. Don't worry. I keep saying don't worry. What up? Hi, welcome. Hi. All right, my beautiful love bugs. Yeah, T, I'll book a question reading here in a bit more about school. Toying with going back to school. Thanks so much. Oh, nice. What are you thinking of taking in school? That's exciting. I love to be the student. I teach a lot, but I love to be the student. Like I don't know, I love learning. I guess I learn every single day. I'm constantly like, ugh. I'm just like, how can I do better, be better? That's just how my brain works, and it's always been that way. I have no idea. I'm a lost soul T. Don't say that. I help people with anxiety for them to have emotional stability with practical tools that you can do on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, but it's all up to you, my beautiful love bug. So, if you don't want to be lost no more, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. No, chicken. If you want to start moving in that direction, having using those practical tools, and it's like literally like brushing your teeth. Okay, first 21 days, after the 21 days, check in with me. Then we can move into another flow for the next 21 days. By 90 days, you don't need me anymore. You're in your flow. You can change up your flow. You can add things, you can delete things, you can shift things around. But after 90 days, you're good to go, my beautiful love bug. So let me know if that's something that you are interested in as well. My tummy hurts so bad. Well, that's a good thing to be attracted to. That's a good thing to be, because you know what? There's a lot of Instagram baddies out there, okay, that don't have a lot of but hey, everyone's going through their journey. that journey specifically just isn't mine. Yeah. If I wasn't, don't say that. Don't say that. We can work something out, Monet. I've been doing readings for you for years. We can work something out. I do not want to leave you to your devices, to your own devices. Okay? There's no reason to do that. If you are not, I thank you, Spirit. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. So sometimes it's not about that. It's about who you know and where you need to go. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah when you do it. Um, higher for as a counselor, do I have higher expectations? Well, that wasn't a question, but as a counselor, it's not about having higher expectations, it's about having higher standards for self, right? Commitment to self is where a lot of people go wrong. And I say by a lot of people, hey, clients that come, they're like, how do I build my commitment to self? You know, how do I build my confidence? How do I get rid of this anxiety? How do I build that? And at the end of the day, it only comes through competency. The more you do something, right, the more you acquire these practical tools and have them in your tool belt, you're equipped for that challenge that's going to happen. That's it, that's all. So it's not about having expectations because when you put expectations on people, that's saying like I expect you to do exactly what I would do in a specific situation. And that's not realistic because everyone is like a fingerprint, right? Everyone's completely different, right? So having a higher standard for self, what I'm willing to tolerate, what I'm not willing to tolerate, what I'm, you know, if I have a promise to myself that I'm going to go to the gym 3 days a week, I need to honor that promise. And if I don't know how to honor that promise, how am I going to be committed to or within a relationship? How is anyone going to be able to promise that to me? How, you know, so it all stems from you. We like whatever's going on inside pushed outwards. That is what you are going to experience. So, yes, if you say you're broke, but a better, you know, a better energetic way of looking at it is hey, my money's tied up right now. It's eventually going to get to me, but right now my money's tied up because I need to get a little bit more clear on the message that I'm relaying to the universe. Okay. And the only way to get clear on the message that you're relaying to universe is by silencing the anxiety, getting out of your fight or flight, right? Moving all the way up into your heart, right? Because your heart is the chimney to your soul. Your throat chakra is the chimney to your heart. Amen. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Right? And so if we're moving forward, we need to start moving forward with the practical tools to minimize our reaction to, you know, different challenges in our lives because these emotions that we have, I was explaining it earlier, these emotions that we have, our vehicle is working correctly. Our body, our vessel, it's saying that, hey, you're anxious. There's something that you're seeing in a pattern that's going on right now, and you're afraid of the unknown that's to come. Right? Our emotions just show us where we're at and where we want to go. That's it. But if you don't know how to read your emotions, if you don't know, if you let that anxiety take over your life, then you're reacting to life and you're not being proactive, right? You're not having these tools and using them effectively. You're just reacting to whatever happens in your life. And that's not going to get you anywhere. It's really not. Worry brings more worry. Anxiety brings more anxiety. So we need to nip that in the butt first. Does that make sense? Monini, Monet? I'm curious about your willingness to hold hands with a man. What does that mean? Um, what is a throat chakra? The throat chakra energy is from here to here, from here to here. And basically, all it is a meridian of energy that resonates with that specific area of your body, right? So we have a crown chakra, we have what some people call a third eye chakra, um, throat chakra, heart chakra. And like I said, they're just meridians of energy within that area of the body that can resonate at a specific frequency. So if you are balanced, it's resonating at a open willingness, that type of energy when it comes to the frequency. If it's unbalanced, it's closed off, it's retracted energy. It's not um, amplifying your energy in any way, shape, or form to attract the things that you're looking to attract. So that's what I'm talking about when I speak of the throat chakra. Sometimes and so sometimes people go through different things that can affect different chakras, right? And it's not our fault that things happen to us, okay? But once we understand that something's not working, it's our, if you if you have a clogged sink, you're gonna call a plumber, right? And so we need to work with a spiritual coach, or we need to work with whomever, right? Sometimes it looks like a spiritual coach, sometimes it looks like a hypnotherapist, sometimes it looks like a therapist, whatever that looks like to you, to kind of shift those energies within that meridian for you to start being, balanced, more balanced in that specific area. So, what does a unbalanced throat chakra look like? Sometimes an unbalanced throat chakra looks like, sometimes people that you meet for the first time and they just have verbal diarrhea. It's like, ugh, I just met you. I don't need to know all of your traumas. You know what I mean? That person may have an overworked throat chakra, maybe, but where does that stem from? Yes, it's happening at the throat chakra level, but deep down it could be a part of them. I do work with parts therapy, with hypnotherapy, and it's a part of them that they needed at a specific time in their life for for them to kind of get through whatever that challenge was at that time, right? So it's just a part of them that kind of is their bouncer or protector that helps them in that shape. So it could look like, like I said, having an overactive throat chakra, right? It can it can present in different ways in anybody's life because everyone's completely different. And one situation that happens with one person, you know, the intensity of that situation may not be the same intensity that someone else might feel. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I've lived in four different provinces now, and people are like, "Well, how do you move? Like, I don't get it. Like, how do you live in four different provinces?" And it's, I would never do that. And it's like, yeah, maybe you would never do that because you think it's a huge thing, but for me, I don't think that's a big deal. I love to explore different um, areas of the world. I like to explore, and so. Living in different areas kind of reflects that. So anyway, I say all that to say is that it shows up in people's lives differently, those different parts, and it may affect a person, differently than another person. You know, someone living, you grown up the same, right? You know, had the same parents, right? But completely two different siblings, right? So to keep realistic about your relationships. Um, no. I just feel like everyone should have standards for themselves. I don't think it's like having high standards is a tool to date. I feel like it's a way of life. Everyone should know how to have a commitment to self, and no one should be able to um, to shift that in any way, shape, or form. And when it comes to money, when it comes to assets, when it comes to anything really, because it just shows that person's character, right? So I don't think having high standards for me, okay, is definitely not a relationship tool. It's more like a way of living, the lens that I see myself living to. You know, that's just what it is. Um, mhm. uh, when it comes to relationships, either it's an interpersonal relationship or an intimate relationship, um, it doesn't matter. It's very difficult to be practical when it comes to love. I don't care who you are. Okay, when it comes to when you're falling, that's why they call it falling in love. When you're falling in love with someone, there is a chemical imbalance that's happening in the beginning stages of meeting someone. Okay, whether we like to believe it or not. All right, so there's no practical way of handling a specific relationship. There are goals. There are, you know, I guess ideal ways to look at it, but there's no real, set way in stone. You know, this is how a relationship is, or you have because it's not, it's not, it's not logical at all. Love is not logical. The ways of the heart is not logical at times. So being realistic and practical when it comes to love, I think you can have tools for you to be more practical in love in the way that you see certain things. And some of those tools are having a great deal of self-respect. Um, you know, some of those tools look like, reading up on different intimate relationships. There's many different tools that you can acquire to build your idealistic relationship. But I don't feel that there's no set way to be in a relationship. It's literally not possible. How did I get my middle finger ring? I used to actually sell and make crystal jewelry. Um, it was a wonderful hobby of mine. I no longer do it. You know, some things you just some things I like to try. If it doesn't work out for me, then I kind of move it to the wayside. You know, I don't just like keep hope alive. It just wasn't working out for me, and the direction of where I wanted my business to go, it wasn't continuing that direction. So I got it wholesale in Calgary. Long story short, for some reason, all my stories are long. I got it in Calgary. I've had it for 5 years now, actually. Uh, is your middle finger a size 7 or 8? My middle finger is a size 8. My ring finger is a size 7. Hmm. Well, my beautiful love bugs and my sub bugs, that's it. time for me to go, time for me to get out of here and be productive in my life. Well, this is, my full-time job, so this is being productive, but you understand what I'm saying. I have some meetings to prepare for. And I am Monet. I am doing a moon cycle and menstrual cycle. So how one of these practical tools that I keep talking about, ooh, great segue, um, how to use your moon cycle, your menstrual cycle to not only continue to maintain your energetic levels, but to completely break through that cycle of anxiety. Okay. And I'll offer a mini course once and then it goes into my big course. So um, it's going to be on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you are able to go to TeonaDouglas.com and sign up right now. It is $33.33. You do get the recording, plus you do get unlimited time with me when it comes to specific questions on what's going on with you in 2025, because I also do a complimentary card pull, but we deep dive as well. Okay, so deep diving on moon cycles, deep diving on TikTok wants me to move the puzzle to see if I'm a robot or not. We're going to specifically be talking about moon cycles, menstrual cycle, how to, how to sync up your cycle with the moon cycle, and things like that. So we're gonna be deep diving. We're gonna be deep diving. I'm excited. You're blessed with long fingers. I guess when my nails are short, I feel like my fingers don't look as cute. But I wanted to reboot my nails and cut them short and like just completely reboot. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being you. And I hope to see you on Wednesday night, and we can deep dive on what's gonna happen for 2025. Um, my that's why I'm not as on TikTok as much. I still on TikTok, but not as much because they keep censoring my lives. So I can't talk about certain things, but I can on my Zoom calls, right? So okay. Well, thanks, Eric, so much for being a part of my live, and Monet, and I'll see you guys on my next live. Bye.